Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss Degree 3rd SEM Regular Examination 2022 English Model Paper prescribed by OSMANIA University. And the paper has two sections, Section A and Section B. And time allocated is 3 hours, and under Section A you have to answer any 5 of the following questions. They will be given 8 questions. Out of 8 you have to answer any 5. Each question carry 4 marks, and under section B you have to write any 5 question out of 10, and the total marks is 60. Each question carry 12 marks. Since you have only 3 units for the 5th semester, so the first section A will be only from the 3 units, that is objective type questions, that is vocabulary and grammar from the 3 units. In unit 1 you will be having vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms. In the grammar, preposition including prepositional phrases, and in the second one is in vocabulary second unit, British and American English, and under grammar section you will be having voice, active and passive voice, and in the third unit you will be having idioms, and in the grammar connectives. So for this 20 marks you have to learn these topics. Now in the section B, in the unit first you will be having poem live and prose A Wrong Man in Workers' Paradise. Under second unit you will be having poem Punishment in the Kindergarten and prose Toasted English. And under the third unit you will be having prose essay writing, which is discursive essay and argumental essay. So here in the section B, second bit, answer any 5 in about 200 to 300 words each. You have to answer any 5 out of this 10 question. Each one you will be get 12 marks, that is total become 60 marks. So here 9th and 10th question will be from the unit 1. So here for each question, that is 9th, you will be having choice, either you have to write A or B, which is from unit 1. And question number 10, here again you are also having the same options, either A or B, that is from unit 2. And 11th question from unit 3, and 12th and 13th questions will be from unit 1 or 2. So that is your third semester paper. Now let us discuss the third semester English model paper. And one thing here I want to say, you students, you can prepare any 3 topic of this unit 1 and unit 2. You can prepare any 3 topics. Easily you can score in the exams. So in this section A, you will have grammar and vocabulary, and in this you have to answer any 5. There are 8 questions. Out of these 8 questions you have to answer any 5. So let us see the first question, answer as directed. So under this first question you will be having 4 questions. For each one you will have 1 mark. So if you do this first bit you will get 4 marks. In the same way you have to answer any 5 out of 8 questions. So the total marks will be 20. So the first one is, the dog is a faithful animal. So here you have to answer as directed. Write the synonym for the word faithful. So this is from unit 1 vocabulary topic. You have to write the synonyms of faithful. So the synonym of faithful is loyal. Now in the second one, the fabric was very smooth. Here also you have to write the synonym for the word smooth. Synonym of the word smooth is soft. Now under the C, big cities are becoming famous for their pollution. So here you have to write the antonyms for the word famous. You have to write the opposite of famous. So the opposite of famous is notorious. Famous we say to the things which have positive things, who has done the positive things, and notorious means in the sense negative. He is a notorious and criminal, we can say. Now the D1 is, tread cautiously when you walk in the garden. Here you have to identify 2 words that have a similar meaning. So in this sentence you have to identify 2 similar words. So tread, this one, and walk. These both the meanings are same, so you have to underline these words. So this first question is from the unit 1 under vocabulary section. Now let us see the second question. So the second question is, the match is blank, India and Sri Lanka. So here you have to choose the right word and fill in the blanks. Between these two words you have to choose. So which is the correct option, among or between? Between is the correct option because here they have given two names. If they have given more than two names, then we can use among, but when we are seeing the two names we have to use between. Between is the preposition which is used with two things. If there are more in numbers, means more than two, we have to use among here. So the correct option is, the match is between India and Sri Lanka. Now let us see the second one. He said that the secret dash success lies in hard work. So here you have to use the right preposition in the blank and complete the sentence. Now here, which is the correct preposition? In, on, off, what? So off is the correct one because secret always accompanied with off. The secret of my energy, the secret of my success, or the secret of so and so. So always secret accompanied with off. Now let us see the C1. This paper is inferior than that. Now you have to correct this sentence. So here than we used to compare two things, right? But here we are comparing two things here also. This paper is inferior to that, this and that. But when inferior, the words like inferior, junior, superior, senior, these words are comes, we have to take to rather than. So we have to take here to. This paper is inferior to that. This is the correct answer. Now let us see the D1. Dash the heat, we all worked during summer. Choose the right prepositional phrase and fill in the blanks. Here out of or in spite of? In spite of. In spite of the heat, we all worked during summer. Even though there was a heat, but we all worked during the summer. This is the correct answer. Now let us see the third question. So the above bit is from the grammar part from unit 1. The second question is from the grammar part of unit 1, that is preposition. Now let us see the third one, which is from unit 2, British and American English. So here in the first question, the elevator is out of order, please use the stairs. So here what you have to do, replace the underlined American English word with the British English word. So in the American language they call elevator, and in British language we call it lift. So you have to replace it, this elevator, to lift. Now in the second one, the buses are off the roads, let's get back home by a cab. Here again you have to replace the underlined American English word with the British English word. So here for this cab we have to replace with taxi. In British English they call taxi to cab. Now in the C1, in the UK you wear trousers, in the US you wear what? So here fill in the blanks with appropriate word in American English. So in the British English, in the UK you wear trousers, they call trousers. The same word in America, what they call? To trousers they call pants. Now in the D1, in the US, in American English, you talk on a cell phone, and in the British English, like in the UK, you talk on a blank. What? You talk on mobile phone. So this third question will be from this third answer as director. This is from the unit 2. Now let us see the fourth one, answer as directed. The first one is, the members raised an objection to the new proposal. Now here rewrite the sentence changing noun forms to the verb forms. Now you have to change the sentence. So here how you will write? The members objected to the new proposal. The members objected, not ION, instead of objected. The members objected to the new proposal. This will be a correct answer. Before this was the noun, that's why we have used article. Verb doesn't get article, that's why we are not writing an here. Now this raised, this is also a verb, and objected is also a verb. Two verbs cannot come together, that's why we are not taking this raised here. Directly the members objected to the new proposal. This will be a correct answer. Now let us see this B1. They will perform the skit for the college fest. Now here you have to change the following sentence into passive voice. So here how you will change it into passive voice, this is the active voice. They will perform 3 skits for the college fest. Now you have to change into passive voice. So what is the first rule to change active to passive voice? The first rule is we have to interchange subject and object. So first what we have to do, first the subject, this is the structure of passive voice. First subject, then the sentence is asked in the future will, so we have to take will. Along with will we have to take be plus V3, participle we have to take, then we have to take by object. Now so as I told you, we have to interchange subject and objects. So the object is this one, 3 skits, this is the your object, and will perform, this is the verb, and they, which is the subject. Now you have to interchange this. So first the 3 skits will come, the three skits will be performed. Now it is performed, but we have to write V3, verb participle we have to use here. So past participle is for performed. The 3 skits will be performed by them. This they will change to them. This is the pronoun. When we use, this is a subjective pronoun. When we use this subjective pronoun to objective side, so it will change to them. So the correct answer is 3 skits will be performed by them. Now let us move to the C1. All the arrangements will be made by the bride's cousins. Now again here you have to change the following sentence into active voice. Here we have changed the active voice to passive voice, but here we have to change, this is the already the sentence in passive voice, we have to make it into active voice. So here also again we have to do the same things, we have to interchange the subject and object. So the object is, now here I forgot to say you, 3 skits will be performed by them. First we have to write this, for the college fest 3 skits will be performed by them, or we can write like this also, 3 skits will be performed by them for the college fest. Now the third one is, you have to change it into active voice. So here again the object is bride's cousin. We have to take first the bride cousins will make all the arrangement. This is the subject, but we have to change it into this position. We have to make it this position. Now this one will be come here. So the first one is, the bride cousins will make all the arrangement. This is your correct answer. We have to remove this be and by. No need to use this be and by. Just simply the bride cousin will make all the arrangements. Now let us see the last one, D. Wildlife was destroyed by the forest fire. Now here you have to change the following sentence into active voice. This sentence is in passive voice because by is used here, so we have to change into active voice. So what is the object here? We have to change subject and object here. So the object is this one, the forest fire. This is the object, so we have to take this object to subject place, and the subject is wildlife. This is the subject, and was destroyed, this is your verb. Now we have to change this, the forest fire destroyed wildlife. No need to take this was and by. The forest fire destroyed wildlife. This will become as objects place. If you don't understand this, watch again and again, you will understand it. Or shortly I am going to upload this active and passive voice video also. So that fourth question from the second unit, that is under grammar section. Now we'll see this fifth question, which is from third unit, vocabulary. So the first one is, we put forth a proposal for an alternative plan. So here change the noun forms to verb forms. So this question is from unit 2 only again. These two questions are from unit 2. So we put forth a proposal for an alternative plan. Now you have to change this proposal, which is a noun form, you have to change it into verb form. So how we'll do? We proposed an alternative plan. We proposed an alternative plan. No need to write proposal. So here we proposed an alternative plan, which is your correct answer. So here what is the correct structure of sentences? Subject plus verb plus object. So here we, which is a subject, and this is your verb, subject, and this one be your verb, and this is the object. So this is preposition for, we are dropping here because no need of this. Directly after verb we can take an alternative plan, which is your object. So here the company made a decision to expand its reach. So here change again, you have to change this noun form to verb form. This decision is in the noun form, you have to change it into verb form. So the correct answer is, the company decided to expand its reach. The company decided to expand its reach. This made, no need to take made, because decided, which is verb, now made is also a verb. We cannot write two verbs together. So the company, which is a subject, the company decided, verb, to expand its reach. This is your object. Now this is your correct answer. Now the C1 is, now here in the C1, however, because of the heavy rain, the drivers couldn't see the danger until a few seconds before the collision. Now here you have to rewrite the sentence by using appropriate connective. Now you have to rewrite it again. So no need to write this however. Directly you can write from here. The first clause of this sentence is, the drivers couldn't see the danger until a few seconds before the collision. Now second clause is because of the heavy rain. So your first clause is, the drivers couldn't see the danger until a few seconds before the collision because of the heavy rain, because it is your connective. Now this is your correct answer. Now let us see the D1. On Friday night, two buses collided in heavy rain on NH65. Now here you have to rewrite the sentence by using appropriate connective. So two buses collided on NH65 in heavy rain on Friday night. This is your correct answer. Two buses collided on NH65 in heavy rain on Friday night. So this fifth question from the third unit, which is topic is connective. Now let us see the sixth question. So for the sixth question, answer as directed. A1 is, you can call me blank you want to. Now here you have to fill in the gap with suitable connective. So you can say, you can call me wherever you want to, or whenever also you can say. Whenever or wherever. Now let us see B1. It is very hot. Turn on the air conditioner. Here combine the two sentences into one using an appropriate connective. Now here which connective we can use? It is very hot, hence turn on the air conditioner. So why we are using hence here? Because we are showing the reason here. It is very hot, turn on the air condition. The reason is hence. So it's very hot, so the result will be turn on the air conditioner. Now let us see C1. The idiom to pay through the nose means what? you have to write the meaning of this. To pay through the nose. So to pay through the nose, the meaning is to pay some more for something than its actual worth. Means paying extra. Now the D1 is the idiom on the rocks means what? Now you have to write the meaning of this idiom. On the rocks or on the risks means you are in trouble. The answer is in trouble. So now under the 7th question and 8th question you will be having VSQ, very short answer questions from prose and poems. Now let us see A1. In Bronte's poem Life, what do sunny hours means? First of all, this Life poem was written by Charlotte Bronte, which is an optimistic and hopeful poem. So here Charlotte Bronte said that in life there comes a time when joyful and happy moments occur. We should happily enjoy them as they pass on, as time goes on. So here the poet feels that cheerful moments are previous and one should enjoy them, otherwise those moments abruptly pass away without any value. So we have to utilize that time. Now the second question is, why did the man not fit with others in workers' paradise? So this workers' paradise is which is a prose, which is in your unit 1. So why did the man not fit in workers' paradise? Because the man, the newcomers who came into the workers' paradise where everyone was busy in their work, he had passed all his time on the planet Earth without any work or employment. So he did not fit to the workers' paradise because everyone was busy in their work and he's only the idle person. That's why he doesn't fit in the workers' paradise. Now in question number 8, the A1 is explain the central idea of the poem Punishment in Kindergarten. Punishment in Kindergarten, it is a poem written by Kamala Das, which is her own life experience when she was in kindergarten. So what is the central idea of this poem? So the central idea of the poem is a punishment given by her teacher when she was in kindergarten school. So the childhood impressions and its impact in her life. So the poet expresses it by using objects and figures to influence the reader. That is the central idea of this poem. Now the last one be, how has English changed in America as a result of toasting? So Toasted English, which is written by R.K. Narayan. Here in this lesson he has shown the differences between American and British English, formal and informal English. So here he is asking how has English changed in America as a result of toasting? So the answer is that much of the formalism surrounding the use of English has been abandoned, and America they have freed the language from formal, means they avoid the passive voice and use the active voice, which is easy. So this is all about section A. Out of these 8 questions you have to answer any 5. Now let us see the section B. So now in the section B the total is 60 marks and you have to answer any 5 questions in about 300 words each. That means each question carry 12 marks and 5 questions you have to answer, so which will be 60 marks total. So here question number 9. Here the number is 9 and you have to answer A or B. Either A or B you have to answer. You will be having choice here. So the A1 is explain the attitude to life that Charlotte Bronte recommends in the poem Life. So here student, if you want to score 12 marks, so how you have to write? First you have to write the intro of the poem. The first one you have to write the intro. Then you have to write what question they ask in the about the poem or prose. The first one will be intro of the author or the writer, poet, whatever is there. If prose is there you have to write introduction of the author. If poem is there you have to write introduction of the poet or poetess. The second one is you have to write about the poem or prose, and the question which they ask you have to write in the second topic. Then you have to write the summary, overall summary of the question. Whatever question they ask you have to write the summary. Then at the last, fourth, you have to write the conclusion. If you write in this way, you will get all 12 marks. So in this way you have to write first intro, then introduction to lesson, summary and conclusion. Same as for all the questions. Now let us see the second one, B. Describe the author's views of the things in Burke's Paradise. Here also you have to do the same thing. First you have to give the introduction of this one, Rabindranath Tagore, which is written Burke's Paradise. Then you have to give the introduction to the to the prose, lesson introduction. Then you have to write the summary of the whole prose. Then you have to give the conclusion. Now let us see the 10th question. Here also you have to write either A or B. You will be having choice here. First question is, summarize the speaker's experience on a picnic day when she was in kindergarten. So this was the lesson written by Kamala Das. This is a poem where she has expressed her own real life experience. Here also you have to do the same thing. First you have to write the introduction of the author, which is Kamala Das, introduction of the poet. Then you have to give introduction of the lesson, then whole summary you have to write, and at the last you have to write the conclusion. Now here in the B, discuss the Narayan's attitude towards American English. Again here you have to write about the R.K. Narayan, introduction of the R.K. Narayan. Then you have to give the intro of the lesson, that is toasted English. Then whole summary you have to write. Then at the last you have to write the conclusion. Here is, students, if you prepare these 3 summaries like this life and Workers Paradise and punishment in kindergarten, if you prepare in these 3 summaries, easily you can score it. If you want to avoid this, you can. Now let us see the 11th question. So here in the 11th question, define the term, which is from unit 3. Here 9th and 10th question, which is unit 1 and unit 2, and this one is from unit 3. Define the term essay, list the type of essay and explain the features of discursive essay. Here you have to answer first of all what is essay. You have to write the definition of essay and its types, how many types of essay are there. Then you have to explain the features of discursive essay. Or either you can do this one, B1, explain the pre-writing and post-writing stages of discursive essay. They will ask you in this way also, or they can ask you like this question we can come here also, like explain the features of argumentative essay and describe the structure of 3-paragraph argumentative essay. So here the 12th one you have to do this one, or either you can compare and contrast the discursive and argumentative essay. So here in the 11th question they will ask you from the unit 3. They will ask you from unit 3, and here under the 12th question either it will come from unit 1 to 3. From unit 1 to 3 they will ask from any one. Till here they will ask. Here the 9th question will be from unit 1, the 10th question from unit 2, the 11th question from the unit 3, and the 12th question from any of the unit 1 to 3. So the 13th question, as I told you, which can be from unit 1 to 3. So here the A1 is, who according to author has used English so far in India. So this question is from unit 2, which is from toasted English. You have to use the same format. First you have to give the author introduction, then poem or prose intro, then summary, then last you have to write the conclusion. Now here how is the girl described? Here, which is from Workers Paradise, that is from unit 1st. Here also you have to use the same format. First intro of the poem or prose, then intro of the first you have to write the intro of the author, then about the poem or lesson, then summary, and at the last you have to write the conclusion. So students, these are the model question paper. So you can prepare for the examination, do well your exam, and all the best for your exams. Stay tuned for more videos.